What's poppin' world? Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Yet once again, we got a controversial discussion that we got to talk about. So without further ado, y'all ready to title? Let's get into it. Now, this is just for all my fellas, especially the young guys. I want to put y'all up on game. Uh, it's another game video for y'all. So, I've been gone quite a while, but I'm back with more videos. Lock in with y'all. So, without further ado, let's get it right into it. Stop lying to women, right? I'm gonna tell you what honesty brings, and it's a two-part reality that honesty brings when you're interacting with females, especially their first impression. And I'm about to get that. I'm about to explain that to y'all on what those realities is. Those two realities, right? So you got the first reality, which it exposes or places y'all, or more particularly you, in a safe place to where you can convey the truth, and depending on the maturity or the perspective of that woman, you feel me? If it's something she deems as offensive, or she looks at it as something like that's opposed to how she feels, and like her ideology and stuff like that. Depending on how she handles that, it's gonna be a great indicator. You feel me? Red flags, green flags, as far as can you coexist, cohabitate with this person, so on and so forth. You feel me? Communication is key. So most dynamics, you gotta lead in with that conversation. And then the second part of what honesty illuminates or reveals is pretty much what you signing yourself up for, right? So honesty sometimes reveals honesty. You show your hand, it could be used as a mirror for that same hand to be shown in the same light, right? So, say in particular, you're a person that likes to travel a lot. Well, if you got a homebody, then expressing and explaining your lifestyle may expose, are y'all lifestyles even compatible? You feel me? Another thing is like I did a video a few weeks ago called, women respect honesty over loyalty, and that video was just based off of, not to say that loyalty does not play a factor, because it is. It's just if you're prioritizing it and you're forced to choose one over the other. I'm gonna put it to y'all like this, right? When a woman is invested or attached, and I feel like guys are the same, it's no longer about your infatuation or interest towards this person. That's a leading point, but it's really testing you on how resilient other things you can endure. And it's messed up to put it like that, but that's, in a way, if you got true feelings or you in love or however you want to put it, it's your tolerance level, which is going to be a great indicator of identifying the stability between that dynamic, right? So women definitely respect honesty. They respect loyalty as well. I feel like they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. But, just for this conversation, when you're talking to a woman and she feels as though she's in a comfortable space to be able to ask you about anything, because sometimes they want to pick your brain and they know that you're a trustworthy, credible source, then a lot of times in the initial, interaction and dynamic, you'll be the one leading all the conversations and where things is going. But after a while, after you then cemented your space, then the female does most of the talking, after the ice is already broken and, y'all foundation is established. You set the tone, you feel me? I'm going to tell y'all some cons on why, what can happen, or basically like if you are disingenuous and you lying and stuff like that, what that could lead to, the problems, right? Like I was saying before on that last video I had referenced, lying and being dishonest, and I feel like it's only a one-way street when you're looking at this, right? A woman just feels as though if you're willing to lie to her, you know, which you shouldn't look at her as a threat in that aspect, is like she looking at her like you probably be, you could be putting the question that you even lied. If you're willing to lie to her and she doesn't deem herself as a threat, then she feels as though you can be dishonest with other guys, other men, other friendships, other family members. So it's a character test. That's why women ask you certain questions, and depending on how you answer them, is indirectly or subconsciously the way they gonna decide to handle you, because they don't treat everybody the same. What's another one I got? Add? For the most part, it's just, you know, you don't want to be a person keeping up with lies and stuff like that. Like if you're a man of productivity, worth, substance, and all that stuff, keeping up with lies is not on your priority list. Like you get to a point to where you just run out of the bandwidth to keep up with a good lie. It's not to sit up there and justify lying. You feel me? I'm just saying, telling the truth, you never know what kind of reaction you're going to get on the receiving end of that person that you're revealing that reality to. You feel me? We got all this propaganda of what women are like, and, you know, and we was only just seeing the superficial microcosm of social media and then applying that to the real world, when honestly, in my opinion, I feel like those are two different realities. You know, juxtapose each other at play, and you can compare and contrast, but be 100% with you, all these women ain't out here gold digging and dotting around, and you know, man, there's some good women out here, bro. Like, I ain't gonna fall into the, you know, I just feel like I blame the manosphere in a way, man, just because I feel as though, like, it's not to say that some of those things aren't true. It just, I feel like it's a little exaggerated. You feel me? It's good women out here. Don't let nobody sit up there and tell y'all different. But I mean, just to sum up this conversation with y'all, man, I just want y'all to know, like, lying to women ain't gonna get you far. You feel me? Like, it'll get you somewhere, but it ain't gonna get you far, because those lies gonna catch up back up to you. And if you're not providing other good qualities to kind of offset them lies, then there's just certain lies that certain women can't get over. So you might as well be upfront. Y'all not compatible. Guess what? You save you some time. She didn't save herself some time. And you just keep it pushing. Because the last thing you want is to be up in a situation where the compatibility, chemistry ain't there. So with that being said, I'm going to just leave it at that. Comment, like, subscribe. More videos on the way. Thanks for watching. I'm gone.